Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today in this video we are going to discuss the last few questions from Feb March 2021 IGCSE Mathematics 058022, and here is the question number 14, A part. These are the first four terms of a sequence. Write down the next two terms. So from here we can see 29 minus 7 is 22. Next is again 22 minus 7 is 15. Then next is again 15 minus 7 is 8. So the next number would be 8 minus 7, that is 1. And then again minus 7, that is going to be minus 6. So the next two terms would be 1 and minus 6. So B part, these are the first five terms of another sequence. Find the nth term. 4, 7, 12, 19, 28. So if we see the difference, it is going to be 4 and plus 3, 7. This is 5. This is 7, and 19 plus 9 is 28. No same common difference, so we'll check again. 3 and 5, it is 2. 5 and 7 again 2, and 7 and 9 again 2. So here we can see we are getting the same common difference at this stage 2. So we can do this type of question. It's like we are going to include this nth term will come with the n square. So we can take it as an square plus bn plus c. A, b, c are some constant, and we can do it in two ways. I'll tell both. We can see it is n equals 1, 2, 3 because they are first, second, third, fourth and fifth term. So we can put n equals 1. We can get this as a plus b plus c equals 4. And the next difference we can calculate, and it is going to be 3a plus b, and the next difference is 2a equals this. So in the reverse process, we'll get 2a equals 2 means a equals 1. Now we'll put a equals 1 in the second one. We'll get 3 plus b equals 3 means b is 0. And again we have a and b. We'll put it in this. We'll get a plus that is 1 plus 0 plus c is 4 means c is 3. So nth term we'll get it as an square, that is n square, and plus b, and that is 0, plus c, it is 3. So nth term is n square plus 3. Otherwise also we can check by taking this, the common difference is coming at second level, so it means n square would be contain, this nth term would contain n square, and we'll put n as, if we take it n as 1, so 1 square is 1 plus 3 will give 4. 2 square is 4 plus 3 is 7. So from here also we can check for all. 5 square is 25 plus 3 is 28. It means the nth term is n square plus 3. There are the two ways to find out. I hope it is clear. Let's discuss the 15th question. Here's the 15th question. Points E, F, G and H lie on the circle and EG equals EH. So we can see EG equals EH means this is an isosceles triangle. It means these two angles will be same. And now HF and EG intersect at K here. ET is a tangent to the circle at E. Angle FET is 47. This angle is 47, and FEG is 25. We need to find the value of X. So we can use the angle in the same segment also, otherwise alternate angle in the alternate segment, because we can see it is 25. This will also be 25. If it is 47 by angle in the alternate segment, we can see this is going to make an angle here, so it would be 47. Otherwise we can directly say this total angle is 47 plus 25 means 72 degree. It means this line, this segment, angle in this segment would be 72, means this total angle is 72 degree. And since it is an isosceles triangle, so it would also be 72 degree. So in the triangle EGH, we can see by angle sum property, x plus 72 plus 72 is 180, and x means then it means x equals sum of this 180 minus, so 144, it is 36. 0 minus 4 6 and 7 minus 4 3, so x is 36 degree. I hope it is clear. Let's discuss the next question now. Here's this question number 16. The region R satisfies these three inequalities. By drawing these suitable lines and shading unwanted regions, find and label the region R. So we will see this corresponding to y is greater than or less than 1 for that matter. The line would be y equals 1, and for this we'll get y equals 2x plus 2, and here x plus y equals 3. So we'll sketch these lines. Y equals 1 will pass through this, and means it would be something like that. I will draw all the three lines together, and the next line is y is 2x plus 2. We can see it can be written as y equals mx plus 2, mx plus c. So y intercept is 2, and gradient is 2. It means going up by 2, rise is 2, and run is 1. It will pass through these 2 points. And the next one is x equals y, x plus y equals 3. Or we can write it as y equals minus 1x plus 3, so that we can compare it with mx plus c, and hence the y-intercept is 3, and when we put gradient is minus 1, means coming down minus 3 and going ahead minus 3, so that line will pass through these 2 points, these 2 points. Now let me sketch these lines. So here are these three lines. Y is equals 1, and since there is no equality, that's why I draw a dashed line. Next, again there is no equality, that's why this line is also, which is y equals 2x plus 2, is also dashed, and the last one which includes the inequality, that's why this is a solid line. Now we will shade the unwanted region. Y is greater than 1 means from this line going up is the reason, but we need to shade the unwanted region, so we will shade this portion. This portion is unwanted. And next one is y is less than 2x plus 2. Y is less than this line, means going down from this line. Y means vertical direction, going down. So unwanted region would be up, so we will shade the upper part of it. Above this line, this is the unwanted region for y is less than 2x plus 2. The last one is going to be y x plus this, x plus y is less than is equals 3, or we can see here the inequality less than or equals to 3, means going down y is less than 3, but unwanted region would be up, so I'll shade that portion also. So it would be this portion. So in this way we got the region which is not shaded. It means this unwanted region means region this which is not being shaded is the required region, so that's why we will label it as R. So that's the region which satisfies all these three inequalities. I hope it is clear. Let's discuss the next question now. And here's the question number 7. Some students were asked how many books they each had in their school bags. The table shows some of this information. Number of books 5, the 4 frequency is 4, means 4 students have this number of books 5 in their bags. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, these are the number of books in their bags, and the frequency is given as 4, 5, x, 11, 7 and 5. The mean number of books is 7.6. So calculate the value of x. That is the question. So we know the mean number of books in this discrete type of value. We have mean as x bar summation of fi xi over summation of fi, means product of the number of books and its frequency and sum of them, and then the divide by the sum of the frequencies. So from here we will get 7.6 equals 5 into 4 plus 6 into 5 plus 7 into x plus 8 into 11 plus 9 into 7 plus 10 into 5, and whole divided by the sum of this 4 5 9 9 11 20 plus 7 27 plus 5 32 32 and plus x. Now let's simplify it. So this value is 7.6 multiply cross multiply, so it is 32 plus x equals, now we'll calculate this, 5 4s are 20 plus 6 5s are 30 plus 7 into x is 7x plus 8 into 11 88 plus 9 into 7 63 plus 10 into 5 50. So we'll take all the x terms one side, so it becomes 7.6x minus 7x one side. I took this thing to it this side, and I'll multiply 7.6 into 32, which is 243 243.2 243.2, and it will come here, it become minus, and 20 plus 30 will add them all, 50 20 plus 30 plus 88 plus 63 plus 50, and this value is coming to 51. So it becomes 0.6x equals 251 minus 243.2, which is 7.8, and hence x would be this divided by 0.6, 7.8 divided by 0.6, and the answer is 13. So the frequency is 13, or x value is 13 for the number of books for 7. I hope it is clear. Let's discuss the next question now. 18th question, it is in law indices question. We'll use the law of indices. So first thing we know, 343 is 7 into 49, that is 7 into 7. We can get this value directly from our calculator. There is a fact key, FACT fact key in our calculator. We can directly get 7 into 7 into 7, or 7 cube. So this become 7 cube x to the power 9 whole to the power 2 by 3, and we'll use the property, if we have product and the whole power is n, then we do the power separate, we separate the power, so it become 7 cube to the power 2 by 3 means multiplied by x to the power 9 into 2 by 3. So 3 3s are 3 1s are, so we got it as 7 square into x, 3 2s are 6. So the answer is 7 square 49, x to the power 6. Next one is solve the simultaneous equation. You must show all your working. So one is linear, another is quadratic here. So we can see there is a y minus and y plus. So the best way is to eliminate y. We'll add both the equations. So we will get x square plus x from here. These two got cancelled. Equals 149 plus 7 is 156. Or we can rewrite it as x square plus x minus 156 equals 0. And now we can see 156 is 12 into 12 into 13, and we need to get 1x by subtracting this number, so this pair will work. So we can write it as x square plus 13x minus 12x minus 156 equals 0. So from first two and the last two we'll take something common. We can see the common is x here, so it become x plus 13 minus 12 common, it become x plus 13 equals 0. we can rewrite it again. X plus 13 into x minus 12 equals 0. Now we know that if we have product as 0, it means they should be individually, one of them should be 0, either a0 or b0. So from here, either x plus 13 is 0, it means x equals minus 13. And from the first part we can see it was x minus y equals 7, so x equals 7 plus y. I took this minus 5, y this side, or we can write x minus 7 equals y, or y equals 7 minus x, sorry, x minus 7. So it will be x minus 7. Once I have x value, I can calculate y value from here. It is minus 13 minus 7, that is minus 20. Another is when x minus 12 is 0, means other bracket is 0, means you'll get x equals 12. When x equals 12, this means y equals 12 minus 7, that is 5. So I'll put these values at the place. Yeah, see, when x is minus 13, y is minus 20, and when x is 12, y is 5. I hope it is clear. Let's discuss the next question now. Here's the 20th question, A part. Triangle ABC is mathematically similar to triangle PQR. Find the value of x. So whenever we have the similar figure, we need to take care of we need to calculate the scale factor. I'll write SF. Scale factor means the corresponding sides would be in the same ratio. So ratio of the one side, we can say QR to the BC is 3.2 over 2.8. And if we take the other ratio, let's take PR and AC, it would be x over 1.6. So from 1.61. So if we do the cross multiplication, we'll get 3.2 into 1.61 over 2.8 is x, because I cross multiplied here. So now we will calculate this value from the calculator directly. 1.61 this into, and then divide by 2.8. This value is coming as, so x value is coming 1.84 centimeter. So that's the value of x. Now I hope it is clear. Let's discuss the B part of it. In the B part, again the diagram shows two mathematically similar balls. So we are going to again talk about the scale factor. Larger ball has capacity 7.8 liters and height 11.5 centimeter. So I'll take capacity as volume V. It is 7.8 liter and the height is 11.5. The similar ball has capacity 4 liter. I'll take it as small v as 4 liter, and the height is unknown. That is what we need to find. Calculate the height of the smaller ball. So again, if we have length, then that is going to, the ratio would be giving the scale factor. So scale factor, we'll write scale factor as final upon initial. This final means this smaller one, h upon the corresponding height. Here it is 11.5. Now we know that scale factor cube is volume factor, scale factor of volume. We can say it's like final volume upon initial volume. Ratio is scale factor cube. So here we can write it as, from here we can write h over 11.5 whole cube will give the ratio of the volume, when volume is 4 here and the earlier volume is 7.8. We should write or everything in the same ratio. If we take h here, so we should take the volume here, and from here we will get h over 11.5 as the cube root of 4 over 7.8. And we'll calculate this. 4 over 7.8. This cube root is 0.800427, so I like 3, and so on, and hence h is 11.5 into 0.80043, and that is going to be 9.204. So till 3 significant figure, it is going to be 9.20 or 9.2. This will give as centimeter because earlier ratio was also in the centimeter. Now I hope it is clear. Let's discuss the next question now. Now here's the 21 question number 21. On the axis, sketch the graph of each of these functions. Y equals 1 upon x. It's an inverse function. So we need to get some values by which we can decide the nature of the graph. So we can see that we can find the point on the axis, and we can see from here, if we talk about the point on the y-axis, it means x is 0, it is not defined, means when it is x equals 0, the curve will not touch the y-axis, and when x equals 1, this become y become 1 over 1, that is 1. So 1 point we got it as 1 comma 1. When x equals minus 1, again 1 over minus 1 would be minus 1. So another point is 1 minus 1 comma minus 1. So these 2 points we can mark it as this 1 1 minus 1, this is minus 1. So we got 2 points, one point is here, another point is here, and the nature is now when x tends to, we can see y equals 1 upon x. When x tends to 0, when x tends to 0, this y will tends to infinity. It means this when x tends to infinity, this curve would be somewhere here at the infinity. Similarly, when x tends to minus 0, minus 0 means coming from the negative x-axis side, so it would be again minus infinity or infinity, so it would be somewhere here. So the nature is, and similarly for y, so the nature of the curve we got, it is going to be like this. It should be very smooth. So that's the curve of y equals 1 over x. So we require 2 points. The nature of the curve we can see from here, y equals 1 upon x, and we can cross multiply, we'll get x equals 1 upon y. Means once as x will tends to infinity, x will tends to 0, y tends to 0, x is going to be infinity. So let's talk about the b part. Second is y equals 4 to the power x. It's exponential graph. We'll find some point. We can see when x equals 0 on y-axis, x equals 0, y become 4 to the power 0, that is 1. So 1 point we got 0 comma 1. Another is once 4 power is, let's say 1, so it is 4, but 4 to the power minus 1 would be 1 upon 4, means 0.25. So if we take this point as 1, so it is passing through this. When x equals 1, y would be somewhere here, 1 2 3 4, so this will be somewhere here. And when it is minus 1, so it is coming very low, 1/4 of it, 1/4 of it. So this is going to be like this. It should be smooth. I am not able to do it very smooth here by this stylus. So I hope it is clear. This is the graph of y equals 4 to the power x. Now let's talk about the next question. 22nd A part. A bag of rice has mass of 25 kg. Correct to the nearest kilogram. Calculate the lower bound of the total mass of 10 of these bags. First of all, we'll calculate what is the meaning of total mass here. I'll write Tm. Total mass means 10 into mass of m for mass of each bag. It means if we talk about lower bound of this would be lower bound of this. 10 is a fixed quantity, so we cannot find the lower bound of 10 here in this case, but we will find the lower bound of mass of 25, mass of each bag, that is 25 kg. So for 25 kg, it is given as it is nearest kilogram. So nearest kilogram, lower below it is 24 kg, and lower bound lies between these. The next, this is the key point, nearest kilogram. So we'll find the next value before 25, that is 24, and lower bound will lie between this. So it is between 24 and 25. It is 24.5. So the lower bound of total mass is going to be 10 into 24.5, that is 245. That is the lower bound of 10 total mass of the 10 bags. Now let's talk about the B part. Virat has 200 meters of wire correct to the nearest meter, and he cuts the, again we can understand nearest meter means it is plus minus half of the meter, 0.5 meter wise. He cuts wire into n pieces of length 3 meters correct to 20 centimeter. So calculate the largest possible value of n. So first of all, we will make this scenario how to write it. So the total length is same as n, because n pieces are there, n into length of each piece. So we require n's. N would be total length upon length of each piece. So total length is it is not exact, so it is correct to nearest meter. So first of all, we'll calculate the lower bound and upper bound of both. 200, if it is correct to nearest meter, so next meter is 201, below it is 199, and lower bound will lie between this, that is 199.5. Upper bound will lie here, that is 200.5. For 3 meter it is 20 centimeters, so 3 meter we can write it as 300, then it would be easy to find 300 centimeter, and then 20 centimeter less is 280, 20 centimeter above it is 320. So lower bound would come here, that is going to be 290, and upper bound would be coming here 310. Now we need to find the largest possible, means upper bound of n, and upper bound, if in the division case, is upper bound of the numerator upon lower bound of the denominator. So upper bound of the total length is going to be 200.5 divided by the lower bound of length of each piece, that is lower bound of this is 2.9 centimeter, 290 centimeter, or we can say 2.9 meter. So we will calculate this. Divide by 2.9, it is coming 69.137 and all. So largest possible value of this is going to be 69, because it is completely 69 and plus 1.137, so largest possible value is 69. I hope it is clear. Let's discuss the next question now. Here's the 23rd question. The diagram shows a pyramid VABCD with a rectangular base. V is vertically above M, so this is going to be 90 degree. The intersection of the diagonals AC and BD intersect at M. AB is 12 centimeter, BC is 10 centimeter, so ABCD is a rectangle, and VC is 14 centimeter. Calculate the angle that VC makes with the base ABCD. So I'll highlight the base once. This is the base. This is the base. Now the angle The angle means this angle. This is the angle which VC makes with the base. Now, first of all, we'll find this length, because one length is given and this is a rectangle. So AC, we can find the diagonal AC. AC is going to be, by Pythagoras theorem, hypotenuse is 12 square plus 10 square root of this. It is going to be 144 plus 100. That is going to be square root of 244. And 244 we can leave it as it is also, but that's fine if you can write it a little bit more as the simplest form. 2 times root 61. And MC, we can see this is the half of it, because diagonal of rectangle bisect each other. So MC is going to be half of AC, means root of 61. So this length is root 61. Now let's take this angle as x. Angle between VC and the plane is x. So corresponding to x, we have the adjacent and the hypotenuse. So by SOHCAHTOA, SOHCAHTOA, we can see that we have adjacent, we have hypotenuse, so we'll use cos. So cos of x is adjacent root 61 over hypotenuse. So from here, this x, which is required angle, would be cos inverse of root 61 upon 14. Now we will calculate this. Cos inverse of root 61 divided by 14, and this value is coming as 56.091 and so on, or we can write till 1 decimal place, because angle we should write it till 1 decimal place. So it is 56.1 degree. That's the angle that VC makes with the base ABCD. I hope it is clear. Let's discuss the next question now. Here's the 24th question, which is the last question of this paper. A curve has equation y equals x cube minus 2x square plus 5. Find the coordinates of its stationary points. Stationary points, from the stationary point we can understand that we require to find dy over dx. And at stationary point dy over dx is 0. So from there we'll get the two values of x. So first of all, dy over dx, it is going to be 3x square minus 4x plus 0, because it is 5, constant differentiation is 0. And at stationary point dy over dx is 0, means 3x square minus 4x is 0. We can see there is no constant term, it is a quadratic equation. So I'll take x common, and it is 3x minus 4 equals 0. Again, we have the product of two numbers as 0, so they should be individually 0. It means either x is 0 or 3x minus 4 is 0, means 3x equals 4 or x equals 4 over 3. Now we have x values, so corresponding to x values we get y values. So for x equals 0, y is going to be 0 cube. We are going to substitute this value here to get y value. 0 cube minus 2 0 square plus 5. 0 into anything is 0, so we got 5. One coordinate stationary point, one coordinates of stationary point is going to be 0 comma 5, and from 4 by 3 we'll calculate y is 4 by 3 cube minus 2 times 4 by 3 square plus 5. So 4 cube, 4 4 is 16, 4 is 64, over 3 3 is 9, 3 is 27, minus 2 into 4 4 is 16 over 9 plus 5. And now we are going to calculate this. 64 over 27 minus 2 times 16 over 9 plus 5, and this is coming 103 over 27. So we can write our answer in the fraction also. So corresponding to 4 by 3, the y value is 103 over 27. and that's the coordinates of two stationary point. I hope it was of some help. We'll meet again in other video with the past paper solution of paper 4 extended 058042. Till then, thank you so much.